Voters in Superior are going to cast their vote on a tax hike to repair the town in the aftermath of the Marshall Fire. Your reporter Alan today has discovered the town is still waiting for millions of dollars in reimbursement promised by FEMA. And now the town wants a sales and use tax increase of about a third of a penny of every dollar. Alan is your reporter in the foothills and has been looking into this predicament. Alan, you learned this tax hike is partially related to the missing reimbursement money from FEMA, but not entirely.
Yeah, FEMA still owes them a fair amount of money here, but this is not the whole thing here. You know, they've come a long way in Superior since the Marshall Fire, December 30th of 2021. About 75% of the homes that were lost, and there were hundreds of them, have now been rebuilt and people are back in them again. But this town of 14,000 put off a lot of projects in the aftermath of the fire. Those projects it wants to get going on again, but it's still owed a lot of money.
As she put away her groceries, Melissa Thornton was sharing her thoughts about the tax ask.
Yeah. Will I support my town and vote for it? I will, because I think that they're doing the best that they can with what they have.
Martin Huber was a bit more skeptical.
So you're not sold on it yet?
I'm not sold on anything really yet. A lot of issues are well-intentioned but poorly defined.
It is a town that has rebuilt from the loss of 378 homes, $152 million worth of property.
We had a lot of stores shut down with the fire. We don't have the income that we need to maintain even the stuff we have now, much less to improve the things that we need to improve while we're growing.
Not a heavily used park.
In the summer, no. In the fall and spring, a little bit more so.
Mayor Pro Tem Neil Shaw visited a playground with us in Community Park that he says needs to be brought up to date and made more ADA compliant. In Superior, nearly everything in the past couple of years has been in the framework of the Marshall Fire.
I fear for small communities that are affected by these cataclysmic events in that they don't have the capital to get there.
The town's budget is $60 million. Every year there's a little for fixing things.
Would you have been doing them had it not been for the fire?
We would have.
The town's south pool is in need of work. Superior has fallen behind.
Because we thought the FEMA said that they're going to reimburse you. We thought that happened like the next day. What we don't know, and it's hard to get an answer, is exactly how fast those funds may flow back to the town.
$5.7 million yet to come in as FEMA checks where it went before reimbursing. But the town is asking voters to sign off on far more, $20 million in debt to finance projects. The era of the fire is ending, with things still to take care of.
Everything needs fixing. Everything needs maintenance.
Very true. We did ask FEMA about these delays. It did say that it is obligated, as they put it, for 13 projects and $5.7 million. They're still reviewing $250,000 in cleanup costs that it says that they will be looking at as well, potentially to provide to Superior. But they did not address completely exactly why things have taken so long. It has taken so long, says Neil Shaw, that at this point, the money they are owed is worth about 10 to 15% less than it was several years ago, all because of inflation. In Superior, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.
Alan, we appreciate you looking into this. Thank you.
Alan is your reporter and your neighbor in the foothills. He's been telling stories in Colorado for more than 2 decades and is committed to getting answers in your community. He is just part of your reporter team all across our state. If you have an issue you want your reporter to look into, just visit our website and send us an email.